Hey guys, welcome back. Today I want to go over the prepositions in, on, and at. I have done a video already on places and you can look at it right up here, but I want to go over right now the prepositions for time. They're very similar and they can be confusing, but I'll give you a few tips for you to remember and then you'll be speaking English correctly and better. So let's begin. So we're first going to start with the preposition in. When you think about in for time, you need to think that in is for big periods of time. Let's think of a few. Let's talk about the year 2012. The year 2012 is a big amount of time. A lot of things can happen in 2012. It's not specific at all. It's just a time in general. So therefore we use in. For seasons, summer, winter, spring, and fall, again, same kind of thing. It's a big period of time. We don't know when. It's a generalized time. So therefore, we use in. We also use in for the months. In January, in February, in March, in April, and so on. Again, we don't know when in April. We don't know when in March. It's also very important to remember that in is used for the future. So if you tell somebody that you will meet them, so you want to say, I will meet you in a week. I will meet you in a month. I will meet you in a year. That's a long time. It can also be, I will meet you in 2 days. I will meet you in 3 days. I will meet you in 2 weeks. That's okay as well. Note, write this down if you can. Never put last or next with a preposition at, in, and on. It doesn't sound good. For example, I will meet you in next week. That's wrong. I will meet you next week. That's okay. Or I will meet you in a week. Another note, yesterday and tomorrow, they don't need prepositions either. Okay? Remember that. Always remember to put in front of the morning, the afternoon, the evening. So you want to say, again, we will meet in the morning. We will meet in the afternoon. We will meet in the evening. This sounds great. Okay, now we're moving on to preposition on. The preposition on is more specific, it's less general, but still we don't really know when the event will happen. So when we use on, we want to use it for the holidays. And holidays can be anything from Christmas, Hanukkah, Purim, which is a religious holiday, and it could always go to a national holiday like Independence Day, New Year's Eve, Memorial Day, anything, Veterans Day, we use on in front of it. So on Hanukkah, on Passover, on Christmas, on Purim, on the weekend, on, okay? So we use on for the weekend, we use on for holidays. We also use on for dates. This is so important when we're scheduling a meeting. I will meet you on March 6th. I will meet you on March 8th. I will meet you on that day, on the 19th of March or on March 19th. But you don't say in March on 19th. It doesn't make sense. And then we get to the preposition at. And at is used for a specific time in the day. This is when you start using your watch and you start saying, hey, I will meet you at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. I'll meet you at 12 o'clock tomorrow morning. So if you have a specific time, if it's very specific, that's when we use at, okay? Of course, there are exceptions. You need to start remembering these as well. If I say I will meet you at noon, it doesn't mean that I will meet you in the afternoon. It means I will meet you at noon. Now what does noon mean? Noon means 12 o'clock. Okay? Sometimes we take words and they mean a certain time. Noon, midnight, sunrise, sunset, dawn, etc. These are specific times in the day that we know that are going to happen, and so you have to say at. So at is for a specific time. So if we do a little wrap up, in is for a big generalized time. On is for a more specific time, but again, we don't know when. And at is for a very specific time. We do know when in the day we're going to meet. This video will help you a lot. You just need to watch it again, and therefore it will go in your head. I'm going to try to make another video that goes with this, and it should be funner. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, press like. If you want, subscribe. And I hope to teach you soon. Have a great day.